That's great to hear. So now, I heard you talking about it before. What'd you think of the AJ Ruiz fight or lack thereof tonight?
Horrible. Horrible. If this was a religious situation, it'd be blasphemy. Simply horrible.
So let's give a percentage. Let's assign a percentage of the blame. Is it 50-50 or is it 60-40 in one direction? Or
I say it's 50-50. And before I go anyplace else, let me just say, Manny Robles is one of the best trainers on this planet. So I don't want people saying that, oh, the trainer, my ass. He had one of the best trainers on the planet in his corner. He wasn't listening. I don't know what he's doing. I think he was listening to someone on Mars.
Joshua literally just did what everybody thought he was going to do. Just box him from the outside, use a jab, tie him up in a clinch. What happened? Like what went wrong? What went wrong?
It was the most anemic attempt at boxing that I've seen in a while. All he wanted to do was stay away from confrontation. There was no urgency to be special, to win, to be that exciting athlete.
And we're talking about Josh.
Yes.
Right.
And when I saw him in a few shots, he looked like he was in great shape, and I thought he was going to really bring. I was rooting for him to bring it, but I am truly disappointed in his performance.
How does that happen, right? Because it's obvious, the story of a fighter making it to the top, the summit of the mountain, making a bunch of money, and everybody knows, like, you don't get carried away with that. You keep focused in the gym. You continue to. How does that still happen with somebody like Ruiz? Like with him, he's got to be smart enough to know that could happen. How does that happen?
Oh, I don't know.
Have you had experience with that with the fighter, to where they had some success and just got a little bit carried away with it, and then?
Yes, I have.
Care to share?
Danny Jacobs.
Care to share some more?
Well, he had the biggest fight of his life against Canelo Alvarez, and literally he chose not to be the Danny Jacobs that we all know and we love, and he just didn't want to meet the demand.
Was that in the gym or on the night of the fight?
It was in the gym.
And was that a deciding factor as to why you guys split?
No, the deciding factor for us splitting was he treated me unfairly by compensating me with less than 1% of the purse.
And because I don't know, I'm sure people online probably do know what's customary between
10%.
10%, right? And I would imagine somebody who. Everybody's your nephew, but I would imagine Danny's maybe more your nephew.
Well, I called him my son.
Right. So are you still a little raw about that situation?
Well, it's not that I'm raw. I'm disappointed. I need that bag over there. Excuse me. I'm disappointed in his actions, and as much as I cared about him, and as much as I wanted him to be special, it was very bad. It was very bad.
So
how you doing?
Do you see if let's just say if it was Michael Hunter in there?
I need that bag. I need that bag. Yes.
Let's just say if it was Michael Hunter in there, or somebody that was looking to actually bring the fight to Joshua. He fought that exact fight, coming off a knockout loss to Ruiz. Do you think he could have been effective that way?
No, it was just a horrible presentation of capability.
On both ends?
Both ends. Very sad.
Who do you have? I mean, I feel like this is already an obvious answer, but I mean, the big fight last year was Wilder and Joshua. Do you still think that that's a competitive fight?
Hell to the no. That will not be. It's not going to be a competitive fight. At one point I gave Joshua lots of credit and actually felt that he might beat Wilder, but I've changed my tune. I was on hitting C minuses. Now I'm at like E pluses. Wilder stops him, and it might happen in the first round.
So you feel basically like the first time Wilder lands a shot on him.
Once the touch of sleep lands, it's gonna be like Zetol, out for the count. Melatonin, 18 times over.
I hear you, man. Trey, we'll get up, I'm sure, all next week. We'll talk to you. Thanks a lot, man. As
You're
always.
very welcome. Let's do it. Remember, Havoc time all the time. Havoc Management and Advisory. Havoc Media. We are definitely climbing that ladder, and we won't stop.
Hey, man, you heard that from Coach Dre, one of the best in the business. Thanks a lot, man.
You're very welcome.
Have a corner where